This story is from centuries. The second one is about Cristiano Ronaldo, and the first one will give you goosebumps. It's about Manuel. After watching the video of these people's madness, your excuses will seem small. Do share in the comments. Let's start with story number 1. This guy, when he first stepped onto the field for his football trial, everyone made fun of him because of his torn shoes. But this same guy, with those torn shoes, left a mark in football and slapped those who mocked him with his unbelievable success. It's said, never judge someone's worth by their appearance, because such people are dangerous. This guy lost his father because there was no hospital in his village, and with that fire in his heart, he pursued his dream. A famous part of this guy's childhood is when, at the age of 12, he walked 150 kilometers. Yes, literally 150 kilometers, because he didn't have money. But inside him was a passion and madness that forced him to walk that far. If this guy didn't make excuses in such a condition, then why are you? Remember, the world doesn't salute a person because of their circumstances, but because of their madness. The second story is about a king's son who later became Cristiano Ronaldo. Everyone knows Ronaldo's success story, so I'm not repeating those well-known details. Today I'm going to tell you a story about Ronaldo that puts him in the category of madman. In his childhood, Ronaldo's best friend was Albert, and both had the dream of becoming the world's best footballers. Once, they participated in an under-18 football match, but the rule of that match was that only one person could be selected. This match could change either Ronaldo's or Albert's fate, but you won't believe what happened next. Ronaldo could have scored and changed his fate, and if Albert hadn't sacrificed, maybe Ronaldo wouldn't be the Ronaldo we know today. Years later, a journalist learned about Albert and went to his home. Albert wasn't a footballer or a big businessman. When the journalist arrived at his house, she was stunned. She thought Albert had sacrificed his life for Ronaldo, meaning he must be living in poverty. But to her surprise, Albert had everything he needed, provided by Ronaldo himself. When asked about his life, Albert simply mentioned Ronaldo's name. Yes, everything Albert had was because of Ronaldo, who not only changed his life, but had the intention and ability to change his friends' lives as well. What do you call this, if not madness? Create a madness so great that among 200 people, you become a god. The most inspiring story is where even God had to bow. It's about Emmanuel Adebayor. You might know his name, but this is a guy whose stubbornness and madness defeated both science and even God. Born in Africa in 1984, by 1988, at the age of 4, Emmanuel couldn't stand on his feet. When his parents consulted a doctor, they were told he had an unknown disease that would never be cured, and he would remain disabled for life. But parents are parents. They prayed for Emmanuel for 7 consecutive days and nights, but nothing changed. Even his parents lost hope. One day, Emmanuel was sitting by his window when he saw kids playing football outside. Upon seeing the football, something ignited in him. He stood up, walked to the ground, and not only that, he started playing football with those kids. This same guy later became Africa's richest athlete, playing as a striker for Togo's national team. Till today, no doctor or church has been able to explain how Emmanuel beat such a dangerous disease. Science has no answer, but I say it was his madness for football that made him defeat such a condition. When madness enters you for what you truly want, trust me, challenges will start to flee from you. So, what madness do you have? Spending your day scrolling through social media or wasting time on useless things? Or are you one of those who has the ability to make the world bow at your feet? If these people can achieve this despite their circumstances, why can't you? Ask yourself this and march toward the fire.